fit. Whoa. What is going on? Hi guys, so welcome to It's Michelle's Life. This is finally, I've actually finally made a YouTube channel. I'm so happy. I've been trying to do one, start one for a hot minute. I cannot lie, it's been a while, you know. I'm finally putting it on YouTube and not just bombarding my private story with my vlogs, my everything. So I've actually got somewhere to put it all. But yeah, hello. So this video is just gonna be like a new YouTuber tag video kind of thing for you to get to know me, and you know, see what this channel's gonna be about. I'm just gonna be answering a couple of questions that, telling and answering, I don't really know, because it's like a little Q&A just about some basic things about me, just so you can't speak, so you can get to know me a little bit just in general. So without further ado, let's go. So number one, what is my name? So my name is, my full name is Michelle Njoki Mwangi. My age, so I am 19 years old, and I'm turning 20 in like a couple of months time in June. So where I grew up and where I was born, so them two places are different places, like completely. So I was actually born in London, and then when I was about 2 I moved up to Newcastle, and I've lived here pretty much ever since. School life, so school life is a funny one. So I went to, so my primary school was just like a normal box standard like primary school. It was a sick primary school, I can't even lie. I made such good friends there, and then obviously at primary, just as it is, you all go to different schools, but I didn't go to the feeder school. I went to a different school called Sacred Heart. You know, me and my Sacred Heart gals, we loved it there. I actually did like it there, I can't even lie. It was this Catholic school, girls only school, you know, typical Catholic girls only school with the kilts, the girls classically rebelling, you know, rolling the skirts up too high, getting in trouble from the teachers, all that stuff. Classic girls only school. Obviously there was always a bit of bitching going on, you know, it was always something to talk about. It was always I loved I can't even lie, I actually genuinely did like my secondary school. So about my talents, so I can't even lie guys, I will not lie because I'm not a liar, but I used to be a footballer, and when I say footballer, I don't mean professional or nothing. I used to play football, and I played football for a hot minute, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9, probably for 5, 6 years. I was on a team, you know, we did actually quite well. I can't even lie, I feel like we came second in the league. So I played football a lot, but I've not played football properly in a while. So, you know, my skills have gone down, but I was actually I'm not even capping, I was actually really good. But that's football. Netball, I played netball year 7 till my teacher allowed me not to play, because it got sick. So when she was still trying to get us to play, I was like, babe, I've got A levels, I can't be playing, running around. She was having none of it, but me and my friends somehow escaped from it all. Talent. Oh, how can I forget? Can't lie, I'm not even capping again. I'm a sick dancer. Believe it or not, I'm a really good dancer. As in, I went to dance school. I've been at 2 different dance schools, 3 different dance schools. So I started at Newcastle Dance Centre in Newcastle. Classic dance school. Everyone, not everyone went. Where am I lying? Not everyone went. It was a really good dance school. It was so good. I swear, Ant and Dec used to go. Cheryl Cole used to go. I swear, people, big people used to go. It was a good school. I've been dancing since I was 3, so I'm 19 now. So for a good 16 years I danced. Actually, I wouldn't say that, because technically I'm not dancing at the moment. I dance in my room, if that counts. I'm always dancing. I even dance in the club. Do you know what I mean? I dance every time. I dance everywhere. Scouting. Ooh, I like this one. So I am a scout. and I've done quite a lot of scouting and guiding in my life. I actually love it. If people don't know, it's basically like I do like, I don't know, like you learn lots of life skills. You do like a lot of like active and outdoorsy stuff. I love camping. I love going away from home and just like being with my friends. Honestly, I couldn't recommend scouting enough and guiding enough. Like, it's so nice. Like, my kid will definitely be a guide or a scout or both. Probably both, because technically I am both as well. Uni, so just in general. So I'm at uni at the moment. I'm at uni in Norwich, which is called the University of East Anglia. I do really like it. It's a campus uni, although it is miles away from home and it takes a good at least 4.5 hours to get there. Driving or train, whichever, does not make a difference. It is still 4.5 hours at least. Absolute joke, but I do like it there. I can't lie. I've made such good friends. Again, you guys know who you are. You guys know I love you. And I like my course. I'm doing pharmacy. Okay, I like this one. So what is my favourite yes so far? So I would definitely... Okay, so you know how everyone's like, oh my god, 2017... Not 2017, what am I lying? 2016 was the best year ever. Like, it was the best summer, blah, blah, blah. Because everyone, like, at that time... Everyone, well, why am I saying everyone? Like, the whole world was in my year. Like, that is not the case. Oh my gosh. People my age and, you know, like, people around me were like, oh my god, it was the best year ever, whatever. But that was because we had finished GCSEs and apparently it was, like, the biggest stress of our life. Little did we know A-levels. But yeah, that was a good summer. I can't even lie, 2016. I went on a scout camp in France for 2 weeks. I went on a nice holiday with my mum in Turkey. It was a good summer. It was a good year. Obviously stressed with GCSEs, but it was not the best year. The best year was 100% 2017 for me. Just because I went on quite a few holidays. I can't lie. I was treated quite a bit. As in Easter to Calador. That was a really nice holiday. It was really nice and it was really chilled. In the summer, I went to Marmaris again. So 2016, I went to Marmaris. 2017, I went to Marmaris. 2018, I went to Marmaris. We had a bit of a crazy time in Marmaris the first time, and we were like, let's go again. Yeah, with me and my mum. So we were like, let's go back. So I went to Marmaris again, which is in Turkey, 2017 summer. Then in October, I went to Iceland. Oh my gosh, Iceland was sick. Like, it was so good because we were in like some like hostel hotel thing. The stories from Iceland, I could go on for days, but I'm not going to because this is my intro video. But Iceland was so funny. Like, there's another school at the hotel hostel thing we were staying at that were put again on our nerves. We broke the door of the hotel room. We got screamed at by the hotel receptionist. We screamed at the hotel receptionist. It was just absolute mayhem. Our teachers had no idea this happened, but it did. But they had no idea this was happening at about 5 a.m. in the morning. But it did, and we told them the next morning at breakfast, and they were like, what? We didn't know that happened. We were like, well, it did. But yeah, that was a class trip. Like, then for Christmas and New Year's, I went to Norway. I went to Trondheim. I got family there. I got auntie and cousin and stuff like that in there. So that was really nice because I spent New Year's there. I went to a New Year's party with my family friend, my cousin. That was really, really nice. So that was such a funny New Year's. Like, I don't think have I had a New Year's like that before? No, it was very eventful. It was just a good New Year's. So yeah, I think 2017 would definitely be my favourite year. Ooh, okay, so places I've travelled and like what happened there. Like, I'm going to quickly run through it. I'm not going to say too much on it. So cities or countries I've travelled to. So I've travelled to France. I went to Paris with school in year 9, and I went to Bordeaux with a scout trip in 2016. I went to Mallorca, which is Calador, 2017. I went to Germany for exchange with an exchange student. I went to the Netherlands. I've been to the Netherlands with my mum like once or twice. I've been with a scout camp as well last summer, so 2019. Was it 2019? No, it wasn't. I went to Iceland with school in year 12. I've been to Norway so many times, like, because I've got family there. I've been like, 1, 2, 3. When I say a lot of times, I mean like probably like 4 or 5 times. So that's quite a few, I guess. So yeah, been to Kenya quite a few times as well. Well, not as many. I've been to Kenya 1, 2, 3 or 4 times. I can't really remember. The most recent time was literally not this Christmas, just gone the Christmas before, so 2018 Christmas into 2019, like in the new year into 2019. That was a really good time because I think we went for like, I swear I went for like 22 days, and I went to Mombasa when I was there, so that was a really, really good trip. I went to Turkey, so I went to Marmaris in Turkey 3 times, 3 years in a row actually, summers in a row. That's really good. I definitely want to go to Marmaris with my friends. Every time I say this, they're like, "Oh my god, you are obsessed with Marmaris." I am obsessed with Marmaris, and what is the problem? We will go there at some point because they don't experience the fun I have in Marmaris. Where else have I been? I went to Bulgaria. Sunny Beach with my mum last summer. It was so funny because you wouldn't think to go with your mum to Sunny Beach, and it was actually such a good holiday. We went like low season, so it wasn't low season. It definitely wasn't low season. It was like, wait, does low season mean there's no season at all, or it's just lower season than normal high season? I don't know, but I think it was low season. I don't really. It was after like the massive rush of all the teenagers going kind of thing. So I think that is what low season is. Yeah, it was low season. So we went end of August, beginning of September. It was still busy. Like the hotel was like. Was the hotel rammed? No, the hotel was busy. It wasn't rammed, so you could find a sunbed, but like maybe it's not in your usual spot kind of thing. You might have to, switch it up some days and look at the people who are sitting in your sunbed like. But it was still a good holiday. It was just really good. Like I definitely would go to Sunny Beach with my friends as well. Probably more in high season though than low season. Since we've accomplished that, it was low season when I went. Right, I've also been Hungary. I went to Budapest with my... Oh, I realised I missed somewhere off my list. So I went to Hungary. I went to Budapest last summer with my friends from uni. It was 8 of us. That was such a good trip. Hold up. We found, like, as in, like, picture this. So I had 2 litres of wine in a plastic bottle for about £2. I sat there like, what? If I was in Newcastle or in Norwich before a night out, that bottle would be done. Bottle would be done in 2 hours. No, that 2 litres would be done in an hour. Easy. But for some reason in Budapest, it just was not it. Like I just could not drink 2 litres of rosé wine as fast as that. And I had it for I think I had it for like maybe 2 days. So I don't know why I couldn't finish it, but I couldn't finish this wine. So obviously I'm not going to also try and finish it during the day, because why was I going to be stumbling around Budapest at 10 a.m. in the morning trying to jump on the city tour bus? Do you know what I mean? That was just never happening. It was only in the evenings to drink it. So I don't know why, I just could not have it. But go to Budapest for some cheap drinks. It was just in a classic Tesco's or like one of those shops as well. So I was quite impressed. Also, I went to Spain. Technically, Mallorca is Spain as well, but I went to Barcelona last summer as well with my 2 best friends from high school. So yeah, I've been to quite a few places, and I have a lot of places I still want to go. Japan is hopefully next on my list, and Poland is next on my list. Hopefully I'll get them done this summer. If not, the summer after or at some point. But with all this corona stuff, Japan's looking a bit tight, but by force I will go at some point this year, next year, some year. I don't care. I'm not too fussy. As long as I get there, it's all good. But yeah, that's really it for this video. But hopefully you've learned a lot about me, and you found the video interesting. And thank you very much for watching. Hopefully subscribe and like to this video, and I will see you guys very soon.